Hi friends, Christine McKinley here with the Orlando Real Estate Chicks, and today I have a really fun video for you. I'm going to drive through a very popular neighborhood in Maitland called Dommerich Estates. If you are looking to move into the Orlando area, the Winter Park, the Maitland area, this video is going to be for you. And if you're looking for that classic old Florida feel, but you still want to be really close to Winter Park, maybe you're priced out of Winter Park for what you're looking for, but you want to be close to, proximity to downtown Orlando, very close to highways, this video in this neighborhood is something that you're going to want to pay attention to. As always, if you are looking for a home to buy, or if you are relocating to the Orlando area and you need a local expert, please give me a call, scan the QR code, and let's get in touch. We are in Maitland, just north of Winter Park. This neighborhood was primarily built in the late 1950s through the 70s. So what you'll notice immediately is the lot sizes. These are not postage stamp lots. So that's what a lot of builders around Orlando are building on right now. Many of these lots are around 1/4 of an acre. Some are even larger. We have mature oak trees, we have wide streets, and that established feel people are really wanting right now, especially buyers right now. It's one of the most well-known neighborhoods in Maitland because of the schools and because of its location. You are tucked into a residential pocket, but you are 5 to 10 minutes from Park Avenue on Winter Park, quick access to I-4, and about 20 minutes to downtown Orlando. And if you're local and you're watching this, you know that this neighborhood has access to the I-4 express lane, which will save you hours and hours and hours of traffic every single month. So that is a huge perk of living in Maitland, especially into Dommerich. So here you really get the convenience without feeling like you're living on top of everyone, which is why this neighborhood is very widely desired. Now, as we drive, you will see a mix of mid-century ranch homes. You will see renovated modern interiors. You'll see some larger remodels and additions, and a few new construction rebuilds. I'm going to try to drive through some of those. Because this neighborhood has no HOA, you can definitely tear down the house and build a brand new home if you want, and that's what some people have opted to do. The charm of Dommerich is that you get character, but buyers are modernizing the interiors. So you often find open floor plans, updated kitchen, and backyard pools. So this is not a cookie cutter subdivision. Every street has its own little personality. Now let's talk numbers. In Dommerich Estates, prices typically fall somewhere between $600,000 at the absolute minimum, and they can go up to over $1 million. Now that 600 price point will get you the smaller original condition homes that haven't been updated yet. Now the 700 to probably 900,000 range will get you a renovated home, ranch style home in Dommerich, and then over $1 million, which is definitely happening in this neighborhood, you will get a larger home, a remodeled home, something on a premium lot. Maybe you have conservation in the back. So of course pricing shifts with the market conditions, but this is generally considered one of Maitland's more desirable established neighborhoods. So the pricing definitely reflects that. For buyers relocating from out of state, especially from, the Northeast, from New York, New Jersey, or California, this area often feels like a strong value for the lot size and the condition. Now, another reason why people really love Dommerich is the school zones. That is one of the biggest draws to this area. Homes here are typically zoned for Dommerich Elementary, which I'm going to drive through later in the video, Maitland Middle School, and Winter Park High. Now, Dommerich Elementary in particular has a very strong reputation locally. A lot of families intentionally search within these school boundaries. And here's something important. In this price range, school zoning absolutely impacts the value. That's one of the reasons why this neighborhood stays pretty competitive. Now let's talk about the neighborhood parks. Minnehaha is a fantastic park that is very close by the neighborhood, and I'm going to drive by that later in the video as well. Now, this beautiful lakefront park on Lake Minnehaha, you have a playground, you have tennis courts that become pickleball courts throughout the week, you have dock access, you have like a big open green space. So within Dommerich, you do not even need a giant backyard when you have Minnehaha so close by. Back to Dommerich itself, there is a very strong community vibe. You will see, maybe not necessarily in this video because I was taking this while the kids are still in school, but you'll see kids riding bikes, neighbors walking dogs, people jogging in the morning, and holiday decorations that go all out. Because it's established and not a turnover heavy, mainly residents have lived here for years, there is definitely a pride of ownership. So if you're a young professional starting a family or planning too soon, or maybe you just want to be in a ranch style Florida home that's going to really retain its value, this neighborhood will check the boxes. This is close to Winter Park restaurants. This right here coming up, by the way, is Dommerich Elementary. I didn't want to film a lot because kids were actually getting out of school, so I opted to skip that one. Okay, back to my tour. This is close to Winter Park restaurants. This is a very easy commute to anywhere in Orlando. Very good schools, big yards, quiet streets. It just feels really stable, and that stability is attractive to a lot of potential homeowners. Now, let's talk about what is close to Dommerich. So what is the proximity here? You are close to, of course, Park Avenue in Winter Park, where a lot of people like to do date nights. You are very close to Advent Health Winter Park. Lots of other hospitals besides Advent Health, but that is definitely the closest one right on Lakemont. You're close to the Enzian Theater, so you can go from neighborhood quiet to date night on Park Avenue in under 10 minutes, and that is really rare. A lot of buyers who want Winter Park lifestyle without the Winter Park pricing, this neighborhood really becomes the sweet spot for them. Now, no neighborhood is perfect, and because these homes were built decades ago, buyers should expect some homes that might have older plumbing or older electrical systems. They can expect cast iron drain lines in certain properties, lower ceilings compared to new construction, and renovation variants from house to house. When you tour houses in Dommerich, you are not going to see the same home twice, that is for sure. But here's the upside. Buying land, location, and zoning, you are going to be good to go. In real estate, land and location win long term. So who is Dommerich perfect for? This neighborhood works especially well for, move up buyers, families prioritizing school zones, relocating from, higher cost states, and buyers who value mature landscaping over the cookie cutter new construction neighborhoods. So if you want a brand new HOA community with tiny lots and identical homes, this is not going to be for you. If you want character, space, and a central location, this is definitely it. And of course, I have my very savvy buyers who are always asking me, Christine, what is the long-term standpoint with investment for this neighborhood? And this neighborhood historically holds its value well because of limited inventory, again, school zone demand, which we already touched on, the central location to get all around Orlando very quickly, and larger lot sizes that cannot be replicated and new construction cannot get you. So you can renovate over time, you can expand, you can modernize with time, but you cannot recreate this location. If you're moving to Winter Park or Maitland and you need help deciding which neighborhood is for you, reach out to me today. I help buyers do that on a weekly basis. And if you're relocating to Florida and you are still trying to compare neighborhoods like Winter Park, Maitland, or maybe even Oviedo is on your radar, I can help you map that out. The right neighborhood really matters as much as the right house. Bye.